Oh my gosh. All right, we're in. All right, sorry for the delay, chat. Getting in. 2 to 3 so far. Take flight in the post plant. Yeah, sorry for the delay on this one. We finally got back in. Ooh, Seb in the clutch here to panic. Does manage to trade him out and through the smoke. Oh dear. Take flight are just, they've got their number at every single turn. So yes, I do want to apologize once again for how long that took me to reconnect. I don't know what was going on with it. Now this is going to be now a set of pistols versus rifles. Already things looking quite good for Take Flight, but they have lost a couple on their trip to the site. Aggressive push onto B. To panic right through the smoke, catches Satsy. Seb not looking too much better. All right, got all my stuff set up now. Full buy now for Team Aether. Yeah, gotta get myself back into the zone now that we're back into the game. Take flight with a heavy lean toward the B bomb site once again. They just hit this already against the pistols of Team Aether. This is going to be interesting though. Micro coming up behind this player on jump up, gonna catch the back of Louis. Not expecting the push on over. Seb able to stop one as they push on up ramp, but this campaign will continue, and there's nothing Team Aether can do to stop it. The smoke in their way as the bomb is planted. 2 versus 3 for the retake now. No kits on the side of Aether either. So, ooh, the boost on up for Sassy. Doesn't manage to spot anyone. Meanwhile, over in Cave, quick trade of kills. Leaves 2 panic alone. 1 versus 2. Spins around for Micro. Always expect a player behind you. Now Satsy's got to do this with the AWP. Has that USP out. Look at the damage onto 2 panic. 25 HP. Doesn't even need the AWP, but readjusting from short to long. A quick tap on the bomb, and Satsy just has to commit, but 2 panic just won't give him the fight. 8 HP. Look at this. He's just like, yeah, this is my bomb site. I am an animal. A beast of sorts. That's going to leave Team Aether in a rough spot. Already 4 rounds behind. Oh my gosh. What a fast push. Take flight taking no pause here as they just shove on a unabated, unobstructed, and bomb plant without even a singular kill. Micro, though, knocked down to 13 HP just from the utility and the spam. But in the meantime, these AKs will have their heyday to fight. Donut going to be the major point of contention here for Team Aether. Satsy caught over by Temple. Doesn't have his AWP this time around. Just SMGs to try and chew through Aether. Or chew through Take Flight, which actually kind of working out here, but they don't expect drop behind them. His AK burns through Seb. Sassy now and Chris. Oh, 2 versus 1. The kiss and the smoke. I don't think there's enough time for this defuse. Did he get on in time? Oh my goodness, the last possible second. and unorganized. They don't play it by the book, but they get it done. Team Aether find their footing. Now, good time for a timeout for Aether, making sure to cool down after that hot play. That's a good a time as any for a pause to say, hey chat, if you're enjoying the chat, if you're enjoying the vibes, if you're enjoying the games, and you want to see more, hit the follow button down below. You can also check out my YouTube on the camera here. Floofy's.tv. There's also Floofy's casts for the VODs. Well, once again, Team Aether, they've got the round where they've broken Take Flyte's money. Now they've got to finally roll this into something. Good damage off the utility early on. They will get one. Micro starting things off strong. The utility doing the bulk of the damage early on here. Take Flyte looking battered and bruised off the back of it. Though, these pistols, we've seen them win with them before. Huncho picks up the M4 and guns down Seb. And suddenly, we're in a 2 versus 2. Sassy's AWP needs to speak loudly. Deletes Huncho from the server. That drops the bomb as well and leaves Louis alone. 1 versus 2. But now he's got info. He knows where that AWP is sitting, and he's going to rap on it. Like a young Jordan Nothing Gilbert with the rap. Oh, is he going to are they going to eco this one? Takes a chunk out of Sassy, but behind him is Umar, who has been quiet these past few games, but sometimes that's just the perfect storm to be the hero. Team Aether now 2 away from catching this one up. 6-6 on their CT side of their opponent's map pick. Not a comfortable position to be in, but one they'll have to be okay with. Well, once again, the utility coming out strong for Team Aether. Good chip damage onto Huncho. Panic lit down just a little bit, so the stronger buy does give a nice opportunity for the CT side to find their way back into this one. But it is going to be a slow, grindy way back on in. Oh, with that nade, Umar has to fall back through the smoke. Only gets one. Sassy plinking away with USP, though. Will make up for the teammates. Double kill, and with bomb down, 2 versus 3, these rounds are just going so fast. Sassy lightning fast. And 2 panic now in the 1 versus 3. Oh, knows there's an op long. Here's the reload. They lined up for him. That's a Galil, but the nade drops back at his feet. So Seb will carry this round over the finish line, make it a 5th for Team Aether, but again, they're not doing it by the book, but they're getting it done. Better showing out of Team Aether than on train, that's for sure. Love to see that. Now we've got a buy that makes you go, huh? For Take Flyte. You know, the noise from Home Improvement. Huh? Some pistols, some SMGs, some rifles, some nades, you know, just a random collection of things. It works out, though. Take Flyte and ecos. They know how to chew through an opponent. Micro only able to get 1 as Take Flyte take the B-bomb site. Just not a whole lot you can do. Take Flyte being so aggressive on these pushes. And the M4A1 is just not have enough ammo to recover these rounds. Too many targets, not enough bullets. Sassy going in with a Mac 10 at the end of the day. Oh my goodness, chews right through Louis, but Crisp Good for the clutch. Good for the finish. 7-5 for Take Flight. Strong showing for Take Flight at the end of the day. Bringing it to 7, taking over Take Flight. They're taking over Team Aether. Now, pistol round is, as always, the chance to change your fortunes. Take Flight catching the players as they're making their way up ramp. Oh, drop could go huge here. In such a powerful position, waiting inside the smoke for this bomb to be planted. Just deletes Misha from the server. Bomb is down, but with Take Flight numbers advantage, extending their lead here. 2 versus 3. Seb just playing around pillar. Oh, he does catch a reload, but not enough damage. The shots are just not connecting. It's going to be up to Satsy. He's got himself 2. Runs out of bullets. Has to go for the reload. Louis on 15 HP. Can he pull this one off? The headshot as he strafes around the pillar. And Take Flight secure the pistol round. And just about as close of a round as it can be. How's it going, Drollum? Oh, my goodness. Well, with bomb down, you could go for the force buy. Team Aether, though, not in quite as bad of a position on this second half as they were previously. Going for the pistols, trying to overwhelm. They're going to be successful. The A-bomb site now cracked open. Only 1 kill for the player holding site, and that's going to be Louis, but the nades coming in to try and mop up the mess. Ooh, good shot on the Deagle. They don't detect the player behind them, and Hunsho going to have an open opportunity, an invitation into this site. 9-5. Team Aether now very, very desperate. 4 rounds between them and evening this one. Otherwise, they could just very well be Take Flight and a 2-0 to soar into round number 2 of the Dust2 Eagle Masters number 5. Eagle Masters Series, EMS. Now rifled up, though, so if there were an opportunity to change their fortunes, this would be it. Thing to note about this round is there's no mid presence for Team Aether. They've taken this elbow smoke as their reason to completely go for the A-bomb site. Lost micro on ramp, so just going to be up to Panic to try and stop them, but doesn't actually detect that this is an A-hit. Here's the nades popping around, goes, oh. Keys into the plan, but the molly on over is going to give a little bit of space to Team Aether, and Seb flattens 2. Drop responds, but it's still an even game. 3 versus 3. Oh my goodness, drop through the smoke. Continuing to cut away at Team Aether. Seb going huge, though. 3 kills on the round. Has to finish it with an ace. 1 versus 2. Enemies at both sides here. Ooh, spots the 1. Walking over to Big Box. Can't quite connect on the shot. And Crisp locks it down. Double digits for Take Flight and Team Aether put on notice. Well, definitely not looking too good for Team Aether. They managed to improve off of Train, but it looks like they've still got some time to gel as a team. That nade landed right in Misha's face. So already plenty of damage going the way of Team Aether. Take Flyte looking nearly mint. Interesting that there's not been a smoke onto Red Room, so, I mean, either team could push it, but that does leave it pretty clear for 2 Panic. Just cuts the head off of Micro. A lot of mid-pressure for Team Aether, but it doesn't feel like it's actually something that they can really execute off of. 2-for-2 trade. But they've left bomb behind, so Umar's going to go it alone. Oh, not expecting Huncho. The pre-fires are just not there. The expectations are just not there. So Misha alone, 1 versus 3. Got that Galil and has opposition on every side. Gonna be Huncho to put him out of his misery. 11-5. Take Flyte. Looking clean. Ooh, oh my goodness. Well, Micro's finally woken up on ramp as Take Flyte feed 2 right into him. Doesn't even take a whole lot of damage. Take Flyte getting a little bit aggressive on their CT side. A little bit antsy to close this game out. Ooh, catches a 3rd as well. 2 Panic. Not quite enough to stand the test. No scope for Chris. Oh, and the double. What in the world? Good trade back out of Sassy, but Crisp just chopping down at Team Aether. Oh, he knows that he's got Micro in Red Room as well. Deletes him with the headshot. Does he believe he can do this? 1 versus 2. He's got that off. He's got 3 kills already, but does look like he is just going to look to save it. So Team Aether do take their first round on their T side.
Terrorists win.
Did these teams get invited to play in this event? So I would imagine Take Flyte had VRS, but you know what? We can look and see how they got invited on HLTV after this. Yeah, I think Take Flyte did based on VRS. I think Team Aether played through the open qualifier. So, I mean, hey, sometimes you're going to have games where teams feel very uneven. Sometimes you're not, you know? Everybody is here just trying to chase a dream, so I'd prefer if we're a little bit more graceful to those teams just trying to make it here. Though I imagine that some people are not so charitable. Right now, it's looking like Take Flyte. Who in NA gets paid? I mean, dude, I don't even get paid. I'm the caster. I have to rely on Twitch ads and subscriptions to get paid for doing this. I do it for the love of the game, unfortunately. Well, big push up ramp, but drop here to just send it spiraling back down. It's going to be up to Seb. 1 versus 5. And it's not going to happen. All right, you are failing the vibe check, so you're done. Now, 3 rifles now for Team Aether to try and get this one over the line. 6 rounds. Ooh, flash on out. Louis waiting in corner. Good for 1 on the MP9. Micro shoving his way up ramp. Is he just going to go in through the smoke? Drop waiting on the other side as this red room just crushes everything that Team Aether have to offer. Smoke fades. Drop looking to end it, which he will. 13-6. Take Flyte with a clean 2-0 game. And a clean start to their Eagle Masters series.